What's up, guys? This is Michael from Faith Family in the Outdoors, and yes, it has been a while. I tell you, we as a family have struggled with some things here these last couple of weeks, and farming has been tough these past couple of weeks. We're going to get you caught up. Some things that happened that I didn't want to happen, but happened, and and here we are in this situation. But as you can see, we're down here in the back half of the main lot that I told you I was going to be working on. Well, we have started breaking ground. Started doing this 2 days back, about four or 5 days ago. Started coming out here with a loader, and as you can see, our fence will come down in this line that I've already cleared. I've taken out some trees already. We'll come down here tomorrow, Friday, and try to get them cut up. Try to get them cut up, and I'm gonna leave all the big ones and all the little ones in between. I'll take out. But yeah, this is gonna be our hopefully our late fall pasture and winterized pasture. What I like to do, bring it up to that post. You can't see it, but that post over there, and run it all the way around. But that's what we're doing now. We're gonna mark it. And set a corner where I want the corner to be, and go from there. This round bed won't be here, but it'll be run from the corner of that fence all the way through. It'll go through this big fence. It'll go behind it and go straight down through there. Yeah, and then we're gonna walk in here a little bit, but we're gonna go all the way around down in the corner and back up at a slight angle. So that's our plan. It's been a long time since I've been able to post. Like I said, it's been rough. And I'm gonna give you the rundown of everything that happens. But we'll just get down here, get some of this caught up, and go from there. Okay. As you can see, I had to fight with a tree. I have a tree laying down here, but here's our corner. This is where it'll come down to, right here, and it'll run right across. As you can see, the corner all the way through where my truck's at. That's a good little gap. But let me pick up my drivers. So we'll walk to what I have here. This tree's kind of laying in the path, but you kind of get an idea where it's going to go. So we're gonna take it up there from the truck at the start of the that corner of the fence, run it all the way down to that corner, and take it right across here. As you can tell, I've been scuffing it up a little bit. We're gonna run it right through here. So probably right here was I thinking. And then run it. Probably take out all these trees right here. All them ones right there kind of straight in front of us. Take all of them out. And have that. Then go straight up. And so it'll go through here. Pretty good little area, actually. It'll go down through here. And it'll go down through here. Go up through here. Up through here and back up to the top. So if you think about that, I mean, that's a good little area. I mean, that's quite a little bit of land once you get cleaned up. And what we'll do, we're going to just go and scuff it. Scuff it up, and then try to get some seed on it here later this summer. And go from there. But man, it's so nice here. I tell you, the weather is in the high 80s right now. It's been fantastic. I mean, this is the weather I've been waiting for, if you know what I mean. But yeah, definitely, this is going to be a very big, my glasses falling down. But this is definitely going to be a big area for the goats to roam on, for sure. For sure. I mean, especially in the late winter, when they're down here all winter, I'll be able to have more places to feed, which is what we need, definitely. And some other things that's in the works. The brown barn that we have up here for the goats right now, most likely will be moved down here in this half. For reason being, we'll be buying a new barn. We'll buy a bigger barn, main barn, a little better setup, and go from there. So anyways, some things that's going on here on the things that I've not been able to film or give y'all updates. And I know I've said this so many times before, but I am going to try to do better. I'm going to try my best now because hay season's coming up. But we had some issues that hit the goat, disease that strikes the goats, seems like all the time when I'm trying to raise these goats. Well, Peaches, one of my goats, did not make it through this disease, and she didn't make it. She died, and she got real sick overnight. I mean, it was a long process, but I just didn't catch it. Well, the camera cut out on me for some reason. But anyways, Peaches did not make it. She died. We'll try this one more time. Peaches did not make it. I'm stuck with her baby, and she died of some parasites by the name of Barber poleworms. I've had a time trying to raise goats. And then another surprise that I will tell y'all about, my big Nubian doe, who, I told you was pregnant, which was going to be due next month. Well, she was not. She was due this month. She had a baby. She had a little boy. Well, she would no longer be on the farm after here in a few months. She was the baby didn't make it after 2 days. It was 2 days old. It was a little boy. Did not make it. It was 2 days old. Excuse me. It didn't make it. It was 2 days old. Somehow I don't think it was getting enough nutrition. So it died, and it was a little boy. And I have a clip of it. I'll show you. But yeah, it's just been a struggle. I mean, it's been a rough go here at the start of the spring, or summer, whatever you want to call it. It's almost summer. My brother will be out of school in a few days. But it's been rough. That's one reason why I've not been able to post. But yeah, Peaches got real sick and didn't make it. She got real sick Friday, and she was dead on a Saturday. But the baby is doing fine. We'll go over here after a while and hope maybe see him. But babies are doing great. I mean, fantastic. I mean, they are. The baby is adjusted really well without his mama, and it's not on a bottle either. It will not take my bottle, so it's just making it on its own. My brother's up there mowing, but so that's great that it's doing that. But I mean, it's doing fine. I checked on it today after work, and the little one's doing just fine. But we had it in the house as well for 2 nights. It stayed in the house with us, but not with us. My little brother got attached to it, wrapped it up in a blanket, and took it in his room and slept with it in his bed. Funny thing was, the goat enjoyed it, and she loved it, and she put her head on his pillow and slept, like that. And she'd come lay on the couch with us and watch TV. But yeah, both baby goats are doing fine now. They're doing really well. They're over a month old now. This is the bad thing about being in the woods, the bugs. But the hay fields are doing fantastic. They're doing great. Everything else is doing great down here. Green pastures is starting to grow now since the goats are not in here. I mean, it's awesome. Awesome. But that's one reason why that's not been able to post. I mean, so, yeah. We did have race day. I told y'all about that last video. We did have race day. We did race one 2 weekends ago. We got another race coming up, not this weekend, but Memorial Day weekend. But we did really well. I was impressed with our Lucas Motorsports team. We did a fantastic job. We had, for a cart that we had never ran before. We didn't know what it would do. We finished 4th that night, so that was really awesome. And I have some videos I'll show you of the race night in this video. Some few things that went on, some clips. But really, all in all, really had a great night of racing. It was really cold for May. That was a long day, because that was the day race day, that was also the day that I had goat problems. I was trying to vaccinate goats and doing all that, trying to get ready for race day, get my crew chief out here, get everything set up. All these things was going on at once, and it's hard on a person, not no joke. But we're back. We're gonna be making some videos now. The weather's fantastic. The days are getting longer. This is my kind of year. Love this time of year. We're definitely be doing some work. Got some things coming up this weekend. I'm not sure how much we'll post or not, but we have a wedding out here on the farm. So, but yeah, that's what we're doing, and just basically pilling around on the farm. But it's been, yeah, rough, long, and just rough, because I tell you, losing goats again, I done lost 2 and a mama. So, I lost some money already. So, but I think I got a plan what we're gonna do. End up probably selling a few goats and going to the market this year with my cousin and her husband. Well, will be future husband. Go with them to a market and livestock sale and try to buy some bugs everywhere. Try to get up to date and better stock. That's the thing, just better stock. And I'm learning at this, but if I leave you guys with advice this evening, goats are probably the hardest thing for a farmer to raise, and I thought they might have been the easiest. But in my opinion, they're the hardest thing, because goats do not have a very strong immune system, and if they get sick, it's hard to get them back on their feet. And goats will sit there. If they're on the ground not moving, you can, and you don't treat it, and even if you do treat it, there's not a 100% guarantee that goat's going to make it. And that's what happened with Peaches, and I hate it. But I will say a thing. I don't believe when I bought these goats that I bought the best goats. I believe that I was conned on these goats, and someone else got rid of them, for a price, and gave them off to me, and I'm realizing that. So I do recommend going to a market, looking at these things, and looking at anything you want to buy. Look at them before any kind of purchase, because you might end up getting stuck with a bad rap, if so to speak. But the rest of them, they've all been good goats. But somehow, Peaches was the one this year that didn't have a strong enough immune system, and she went down quick. And I hated that, because I really liked her, and she was a good mama, and she was a good doe, and just didn't work out that way this year. So it is a bummer. 100% a bummer, because lost 2, and I lost a male goat, a baby, a buckling, that was going to be sold, who was a purebred Nubian, and he didn't make it, and that was my fault. I should have probably took him in that night and bottle fed him, but I didn't want to jump the gun and take him from his mama. So, and I probably should have, and the next morning he was dead. So, things happen, I guess, on the farm for, just out of your control. And I hate that, because just really struggle trying to raise these animals and try to get them alive and healthy. And I rotate all my pastures. It's just, something's out here that we got to try to get rid of, and some kind of worm, so we're trying to get rid of all that. But that's what's been going on, guys, and that's just busy on the farm, and it's hard to video sometimes. But we're back at it, and we'll definitely try to post more. But guys, I hope you enjoy some of these clips of the little baby goats and some other things that's been going on. And I hope you enjoy the race day, guys, like always. And hopefully soon we'll be back to getting back on our feet, back to normal. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video.
Everybody ready, set, go. Rev it up and let's roll. There's a party in the fast lane. In my hand, feel like flying. Heartbeat alive. Let's roll.
said.